Hey, I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate.
I'm Mr. Max, and today we'll be practicing a roundhouse kick defense.
Yeah, all right. So this drill is going to give you a couple of different ways that you can practice defending against roundhouse kicks. So what you're going to do is you're going to start in an open stance. That means your stomachs are facing the same way. Your partner is going to feed you a roundhouse kick off the back leg, all right? And what you want to do is probably go ahead and just let him throw the first kick so you can feel the power level of it. All right, so you take a couple of those. Then what you're going to do when he throws this is you're going to pivot on your front foot and just step out, go through the kick, and you're going to use the universal block. And as you pivot off, you're going to see what it feels like. All right. The difference is when he throws this roundhouse kick, he wants the focus point to be right about where I am. It's got to be before the apex of that circle. When you pivot this way, you're bringing the focus point of the kick or the contact point to here. So that kick's got to travel that much further now, and it's going to run out of juice before it hits you. So now when he throws the kick and I move to here, there's not that much power left to the kick. Okay? So all you're really doing is getting used to seeing the kick coming, moving out, and bleeding off a lot of the energy. Okay? All right, so switch sides, I'll throw a couple of feet. All right, so I throw this kick. You're not going to feel any of it. Okay? I can throw a nice hard kick right at where he is. By the time he feels it, there's really not much to it. Okay? So you throw a couple, and just go back and forth. Okay? All right, so then the next part, what you're going to do is you're going to do what's called jamming the kick. For jamming, you're going to move into the roundhouse kick. Again, his focus point is here, okay, where he thinks you're going to be. So instead of moving his contact point to after the focus, you're going to move his contact point to before the focus. So when he throws the kick, you just step in and jam the kick. Okay? So he throws the kick, I move in, and there's no power. Okay? Keep your arm up or your arms up. Okay? Just because you're jamming the kick doesn't mean he's not going to be able to punch. Okay? And even though you're jamming the kick doesn't mean that you're going to be able to just block it with your super iron body. Okay? So he throws a kick, step in, you jam the kick. If you want, you can always practice throwing some punches afterwards or protecting yourself once you're inside. Okay? So swing. All right? So I throw this kick, he steps in, oh, he jams the kick. All right? Throw the kick, he steps in. Okay? So you get used to doing that a few times. Now, obviously, when you're doing these, you're going to develop a preference, whether it's moving out of the way, moving into the way. All right? And then the last one, okay, is what we call a stop hit. So as the kick comes, you're going to step in and you're going to disrupt his balance by hitting him. Now, if you're doing this in a fight, you step in and punch him in the head or drive in and punch him hard in the body so you fall down. All you want to do with your partner, though, is when the kick comes, you step in and break his balance. Okay, palm to the shoulder or the sternum works pretty good. If you go to the shoulder, you can keep him from punching you too while he's throwing the kick. Okay, pretty easy. It doesn't take a lot of strength or energy, so you can even do it on bigger people. The trick is, as soon as you see their foot, you move in and you break them. Okay? And again, if you want to, you can practice following up afterwards. Okay? So, throw the kick, he steps it, see? And even if you know it's coming, it's really hard to keep your balance even when you know it's coming. Okay? So you do a couple each side, and there you go. All right? So, 3 easy ways to practice defending against a roundhouse kick. With a little practice, you can probably figure out how to apply them to other kicks as well. All right? So, I'm Mr. James.
I'm Mr. Max.
Practice.
We'll see you in class.